to be honest with y'all, it don't really matter what the argument was about because I learned my lesson. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes when my man get out of character, it's not an invitation for me to get triggered and get even more out of character. It's an invitation for me to lean in and be like, this ain't like him. This ain't like the king I know. Something must be wrong.
You can't make this shit up, guys. My Airbnb host tried to sleep with me. Not just me, but me and my fiance, okay?
I'm surprised we don't hear more stories like this. This is probably one of the first stories I've heard about somebody who owns the Airbnb trying to sleep with their guests.
Really scary. I should have left this morning after discovering she left the bathtub like this. She cleaned it up and I was drafting my message to Airbnb support because the toilet was also leaking and the blinds didn't close so everybody could see me when I changed. But she knocked on my door and was like, hey, I'm gonna make traditional Romanian breakfast. Do you want some? And I thought that was nice. She was like, I need some butter. I was like, okay, I'll go to the store, I guess. She decided to come anyway, started picking out all these groceries, and then she was like, I forgot my card. Can you pay for it? Okay, I
had a feeling that's where that was going. She offered to make breakfast, but she didn't have the ingredients.
I guess so. You can pay me back when we get back, I guess. She didn't.
She didn't.
Then she has to join us when we wanted to go explore the town. She started asking weird questions like how many people I slept with. Do we not like to have relations? Were we poly? Because she was wanting to see if we wanted to get in her bed. I told her this is very inappropriate questions. I don't feel comfortable staying here. I want to go back to the Airbnb, get my stuff. And then I started recording because I knew it was going to get very weird. I put it in my pocket. It's really hard to hear some of the stuff. She said, if you don't want me around, just tell me and I'll leave. I was like, okay, please leave. I don't want you here. But she didn't leave. She kept just digging the hole deeper and deeper and deeper.
The fact that your Airbnb hosts want to hang out with you is a red flag. When you go on vacation and you book a hotel, the receptionists, they don't come in there and try to go to the beach with you.
Started asking, are you a feminist? Because she didn't believe that men and women should get paid equally because men are stronger. She followed us all the way back to the Airbnb, which I recorded the entire time in my pocket.
I don't believe that. I believe men and women should get paid equally. My thing is, if you can do the job, you should get paid for being able to do the job. All that gender roles at the workplace, all of that, man, f all that. You got hired to do the job, you gonna get paid for the job that you got hired to do.
When I was outside on the phone with Airbnb, little did I know she went to my fiance, who is a type 1 diabetic, and was asking him questions like,
she said, you really don't have sex with other women. And then she said, you really don't get bored. And then she said that if I sleep with her, she could cure my diabetes.
Shoot. That bitch said that pum pum could cure his diabetes.
She was doing all this stuff, trying to come on to him, trying to get him to like sleep with her while I was on the phone with support. Then suddenly she came downstairs and crazy look in her eyes, like the look that you see in like serial killer movies and stuff she had in real life. I was scared. Said, he's cheated on you. I just want you to know that. And I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, I just can sense these things. I just know them. She was shaking. And she told me that she could cure his diabetes. Okay, that's not possible. I told her, look, we need to be separated right now. You can't hear what's going on with me in support, okay? She accused me of trying to kick her out of her own house. And I was like, no. And Airbnb support was like, you need to leave right now. Please grab all of your things and get out of there. She was very scared for us.
Yo, that's an insane story. I'm snitching. One of our neighbors is currently doing Airbnb. She's doing one of those short stay type of things. Now, I'm whispering like motherfuckers can hear me. I'm whispering like somebody in here can hear me. But anyway, she's doing the short-term Airbnb, right? The thing that is messed up about that, the HOA committee in here don't allow that. You're not allowed to do Airbnbs in this community. Now, am I gonna snitch on her? No, I'm gonna tell y'all, you feel me? But I'm not gonna snitch on her. So far, we haven't had any problems with the people that she has brought in here. Can you choose your clients? I'm not sure how Airbnb works, but a lot of the people that come in are business professionals. You know what? I want to tell y'all a story. You know what's messed up about her doing Airbnb? Currently, we're moving. Some of you guys know I'm in the process of getting a house. Well, the process is taking a little bit longer than it has to because my tax situation. I thought, and this is my fault, I thought that based on my monthly bank statements that I'll be able to be approved for a good sized loan. Turns out the type of money I'm asking for, they need taxes. They need taxes. That's what they told me outright. We need you to have your taxes done in order to move forward. So that's what we're waiting for right now. We came to an agreement with our landlord. We basically told her, hey, we're planning on moving out. You know, I know the lease signing is coming up. Would it be possible for us to do a month to month? Or we can do every 3 months, whichever one you want to agree with. She said, okay, I'm fine with that. First, she wanted to know if anything was wrong, while we were moving out. And we just, hey, it's time for us to move on. Cool. 2 weeks before we supposed to sign the lease, the new lease for the month to month, she called and she said, hey, I just found out that we can't do a month to month. The HOA committee is not going to allow that. They're either going to allow 12 months or no months, pretty much. You feel me? They threatened her. They said, hey, if you do sign that lease, you're going to lose your ability to rent your place out. When I heard that, I was a little upset because we told her 3 months in advance what we was trying to do. And she came back and told us 2 weeks in advance that we couldn't move ahead with the plan that we already had set forth. So now we have to move out. The crazy thing is, my neighbor is doing Airbnb. Now, if I was an asshole, I would have snitched on her. I don't got that in me. I didn't even tell my landlord because she'll probably snitch. She'll probably tell for real. You know what I'm saying? If she's telling the truth. But part of me feels as though she's either trying to force us to sign or she ready for us to leave. You know what I'm saying? At first, she didn't sound like she wanted us to leave, but maybe she already got a tenant lined up. She ready for us to leave. So right now, we're in the process of moving. And I'm not going to lie, I hate moving. I hate moving with a passion. It's not fun. My wife and I got in an argument last night because of moving. Because I feel as though she's not doing enough. I'm being honest with you now. Y'all tell me, am I the bad guy in this situation? I work 12 hours. I come home. I do this because this is like a job also. Right? I had to find us a place to stay. I guess that's my job also. But I be tired. Now, this is all I wanted. I came to her with this. I was like, hey, baby, here's another key for the storage. When you have free time, which I know you be having free time, you can move the little stuff. Shoes, clothes, books. She have a lot of books upstairs. Small things that you can carry in your car. That way, when I rent the U-Haul and I have to move all the big stuff, it'll make it easier. This was 2 weeks ago. She hasn't moved any of the little stuff. And to provide a bit of context, we have been living together since 2012. We have moved a lot. Sandy Springs, Buckhead, Athens, Griffin, Piedmont, Peachtree, back to Sandy Springs. We've moved a lot. And in all those times of us moving, I was the one moving. I just want to throw that out there. I was the one moving. I remember when we bought the condo in Sandy Springs. For those of y'all who been here, if you've been here since 2016, 2017, you remember the condo. She went to sleep. She went to sleep on the living room floor while I had to move all the stuff upstairs. So with all that in the back of my mind, and we're actually moving from a bigger house, and we have an extra person to take care of, I was in my feelings. I was definitely in my feelings. Oh, it's crazy you come down here while I'm talking shit about you.
You spent money in your mouth. You haven't been eating.
I was talking about our argument last night. I was telling them about our little argument. You want to say your part?
I do, but baby, you see my... Oh, no, it's that. It's on the trampoline.
Oh, you don't want to say your part?
I do. I came here for... Baby, I'm about to forget what I came down here for. Let me stay closer. You already told your part?
Yeah.
You did?
I did.
What you had said? Oh, this is what I was thinking about.
Damn, this shit good.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to... You know what I'm saying? To be honest with y'all, it don't really matter what the argument was about because I learned my lesson. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes when my man get out of character, it's not an invitation for me to get triggered and get even more out of character. It's an invitation for me to lean in and be like, this ain't like him. This ain't like the king I know. Something must be wrong. Use your Gemini feminine spidey senses to figure out what is going on.
Man, get the fuck. You're not finna politician your way up out of this. You
it
are
in
not
that
about
way,
to
and
politician your way out. Yo, she ain't him like
I
a
really thought about
politician.
that an hour ago.
Yo, what? No.
I was being so honest and so sincere. You telling me, why do you always think it's like, just be you? I be talking to you.
Because your
you
words
be like this. You just be like, guard is up. Why?
No,
like
your
that?
word gymnastics is crazy.
It's not word
I just sat here and spoke my piece, and you came down
But
here.
that's my piece. I came to peace with the argument we had because I learned a lesson from it.
What was the lesson you learned?
I just told you.
No. What was the lesson you learned?
I'm not telling you.
No, I want to know. What was the
Because
lesson?
it's not going to be your lesson.
Well,
So because it's not your lesson, it's wrong in true Libra fashion. If it's not what they see and how they see it, everybody is wrong but them. And in true Gemini fashion, two wrongs can make a right. Because a negative plus negative is a positive. So, hey.
No.
What?
What you learn?
I just told you what I learned.
What?
I learned that, like, when you get out of character, it's an invitation for me to dig in to see, like, what's underneath the anger and the frustration.
What was you arguing about?
See, we was arguing about how he felt like I didn't take any of the little things around the house that we had took out of his place to put in storage. I wasn't doing that throughout the week, right? But then as we progressed further in the argument, it was like you never helped me move. So the frustration really wasn't even about me not taking the little things. It's like, once again, I feel unsupported, like you didn't support me in the previous moves. And because, you know, he's felt unsupported in his life in other areas, the way he was talking to me, you know, he was coming to me from a wounded place. Like, it activated that wound. That's what I'm talking about. So I didn't have to, like, get back loud with you. I could have held space for you to speak from that wounded space and then just put my titty in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there was no need for me to go back and forth with that man. Because that's not my, right at that moment, that was not my man with a capital M. That was my man with a little m. And we all have it within us, you know what I'm saying? So I want to get better at seeing it live in action and controlling my emotions, like, in real time. Because, baby, this is a whirlwind of emotions. Whew. Y'all would never know.
Hold on, fuck all that. Are you gonna move the little shit or not?
I work all the rest of this week. Oh, no, I don't. Thursday and Friday, I don't, but I got other shit to do. I don't know. So, like, you want me to physically go to the...
Yes. Yes, I do.
See, that's what I'm talking about, Lil M.
Don't play with me. Don't play with me.
Nobody's playing.
Are you gonna move the little stuff or not?
I don't know, baby. I know I'm gonna move certain things that we talked about. You showed me things underneath the drawer that you want out in the kitchen. I'll make sure that's out and in the designated space to either give away, throw away, or be put into storage. You see, you think you're so slick too, cause you got your one off, and now you wanna
my little what?
Your one off.
My one off.
And now you want to reignite the argument so we could.
What you talking about?
We just had.
Oh. Don't get me canceled on the internet.
I haven't.
You gonna say it again?
I thought you stopped recording.
Nah, still recording.
Oh, but I'm just saying, like, he's the type to make you work for it. So he's upset with you. He's gonna be upset with you for 12 hours. Okay,
right.
We wasn't talking for 12 hours. Then he wanna Then now you wanna reignite the argument so we could do a whole nother 12 hours of not talking. We not doing that cycle again.
Yo, you running circles around the main point. Are you gonna?
I already
move
told
the
you what
stuff?
I was gonna do. That's what I'm saying. You keep on repeating
so
yourself.
No.
I don't know.
So no.
I told you my plan.
All right. So if you don't do it, that means I have to do it.
No, didn't I ask you to take off on Tuesday? Because I'm off on Tuesday. And if you took off on Tuesday, then we could just get it all out.
Babe, the point what I'm trying to say is, right? The storage is literally 3 minutes from the house. I'm about to go to work tomorrow for 12 hours. You can easily take the little stuff
Okay.
to the thing,
Okay.
right? It's 3 minutes away.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just checking. What? You sure?
You said I could do it. You absolutely right, I could.
Oh, that's all I'm checking. All right, man. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love you.
I love you too.
Okay, good. Glad we could come to that resolution.
That I could do it? You're right.
Oh, you could do it. That doesn't mean you're gonna do it.
We came to that resolution.
Okay. Well, I got what I needed. That's cool. Imagine you watching all my videos, laughing your ass off, but you still ain't subscribed. You got commitment issues, dog? It's free. It is free for you to subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way, YouTube not gonna control when or how you see my videos. Come on, people. What's going on? What are you waiting for? I ain't begging. I'm asking nicely. Don't make me ask you again.